culinary was more of a calling. Every other job that I did was just for a check.
A lot of people think that when you come to culinary school, you're just going to eat all the time. No, we're not going to eat all day. We're going to learn about food. Once we learn about food, then we're going to start creating food, then we're going to start displaying food. And a lot of times we'll be making food and then having other people try it or sample it. And then when those other people come in and try it and sample, you'll get their feedback on what you did right and what you did wrong. And then that way you can learn so you can do better next time when you go to create that dish.
I've grown up watching Food Network, Chopped, any food show that I can rather than cartoons. And I've started cooking at the age of 4. So I felt like it was pretty much my calling to come into some sort of food industry. And it just so happened to open up last year that I could go here.
What we try to do is teach the students what they need to know about cooking. The way I look at it, the way I try to teach with myself and the other instructors, we have students coming in here that some of them don't know how to cook at all. I've had some students come through that couldn't even boil water properly. By the end of their first semester, they're flipping eggs, they're breaking down fish, they're breaking down chicken. And as they go on through the program, they'll start learning a little bit more about the techniques. So the first semester, we kind of build that foundation. So you get the generalization of what's going on in the culinary world. Then as they proceed in the curriculum, they'll learn more about the different cooking styles and techniques.
At Caldwell, we learn a variety of different techniques. We're actually being taught the classical French cooking method. And so we learn the knife cuts, the sauté method, baking method, braising, a lot of different variations of how to cook a food item, and learning that there is more than one way to prepare something.
I'm a diabetic, and I had to take some time out, and I had to let Chef Keith know. And he told me to take my time to get back in class. It's all about my health. And that showed me he cared. Caring like that is very small in a world that's so about me. And when my teachers take time to tell me to get me back, I'm gonna work as hard as possible to get me back so I can get with them. And that was the best thing for me about, the teachers here.
I would tell anybody who was interested in this program that it is definitely worthwhile to go into. It's not just learning how to make a salad or simple basic cookie recipes. It's actually applicable things that you can take into your future. And even if you don't go into a profession, you can take it into your home and learn how to cook for a family or friends. And it's very insightful and helpful.